Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just wanted to give you guys an update on my Camaro. Finally, pretty much done with the car. It's been a great experience working on that car. It's been a long time since I worked on an F-body. Uh, I had a 1998 back in the day, 6-speed Formula LS1, and a great car. I purchased it way back when. I think it was like in 2000 or 2001, around there, and it only had like 18,000 miles on it. And nice car. I drove it for a while, then sold it. Learned a little bit of that car. It was so new. Nothing really went wrong with it. But always wonder what happened to that car. But anyway, as you guys know, the history on this car, I had purchased this 2002 SS from this lady. I saw it on a Craigslist ad, and it was local. So I went by to see it real quick. As soon as the ad came out, went by to see it, and car was in rough shape, very dirty. The interior, especially outside, looked like it hadn't been washed in a while. The only thing that kept my interest, I know the car was garaged all the time, and it was only a one-owner car. Her late husband, had purchased it brand new, and that was the reason why she was selling it, because he had passed away. And so I took the car out for a drive with the late husband's brother, I remember. And first things I noticed was the steering felt horrible, like it wouldn't react right away to any movements I did. It felt, I figured it's either the bushings or the steering rack is shot. Tires were like old. One of them was like bald on a corner. I figured the tires are old, dry rotted. I'm sure a ball joint or something is also gone. And what else? The rear end was whining like crazy. I said, "Oh, the rear end is gone." And I remember looking underneath the car. I saw the transmission was like painted. So I said, some work was done, And with that kind of mileage, I'm sure he's changed the clutch or whatever. I asked her about it. She said she really didn't know. And it had check engine light on. It was running okay, wasn't smoking, nothing like that, no burning oil. I checked the oil, the oil seemed clean. It was stick shift, which is a big thing for me. So I took a chance on the car. I got it at a decent price, and I took a chance on the car. I knew I was going to have to put money into it. So the first thing I took care of on the way home, the car stalled out about 3 times. Took it, got the rear end rebuilt, everything, axles, seals, bearings, the works, got everything done. As soon as I picked it up from that, got it home, started doing a tune-up, spark plugs, the works. All the fluids, tranny, oil, the differential, of course, was done and the rebuilt. And then voila, a freaking water pump starts to leak. So I'm like, okay, I guess it was sitting for a while, and it needed to get done. So I went ahead and changed it, put a Carter replacement water pump on it. I changed most of the pulleys except the AC eyelet pulley. That's the one with the Torx bit on it. I think it's a T50 Torx that goes to it. And of course, that one squeaks just very little. The main one that was squeaking for me was the tensioner. Idler tensioner, the one up top. That one was squeaking the most, and now it's completely quiet. But put a new belt. What else did I forget? I put lower control arms. I put adjustable panhard bar because I knew I was going to lower it. I picked up the Sprano springs, which I heard were like some of the best springs for this car. Connie orange shocks, which have been so far so good. They feel great. I put new tires, Firestone Indy 500 tires. The car's been a work in progress. The interior, that was one of my first priorities. The interior was horrible. Changed the interior, bought the seat covers off of eBay, off of a top-rated seller there, and interior came out really nice. I liked it a lot better than just the plain beige. Now it's black on the outside with beige in the middle. You can see one of my other videos that I posted. And I took off that power steering, cooler tube, which was garbage. You know, I replaced it, which I still have in case the next owner or whatever wants it. I replaced it with an external cooler. Pretty simple job, you know, and I think it's much better. I flushed out the whole antifreeze, changed all the hoses. I mean, it works. The car, as far as mechanical standpoint, the car is good to go, especially with the new tires, the suspension is like night and day compared to what it used to be. But you know, for you guys wanting to buy a project car like that, just always keep in mind, you know, the initial price might be a little bit cheap, but you're gonna have to put money into it. You know, you're gonna have to. Yeah, I could have stayed with the stock springs. The shocks weren't leaking or nothing, but it felt, I don't know. I guess coming from my previous car, my 2019 SS 1LE Camaro, it just felt like I was driving a Lexus. You know, it just felt so floaty, and it just didn't feel like a sports car. Now it's like night and day. It feels great. It feels great. But if you guys like my videos, please, you know, I'm new to this YouTube, so bear with me. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Remember, when you're doing a project, rely heavily on YouTube or the forums, especially on your particular car. LS1 Tech, Camaro Z28, you know, all these forums have been really good. And when I needed information, if they didn't answer my question directly, it pretty much sent me in the right direction. And so, you know, good luck to you guys out there. Always be careful when working on your cars, especially when you're underneath them. Always be safe. Always have backup, even if you have jack stands. Always have a jack under there also, and take care of yourselves. This is from Old Man Jay. Like I said, hope to see you guys some more. If you have any comments, please write to me, and I'll definitely try to answer you. You guys take care. Bye-bye.